Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Well, at least it's good afternoon where I am. These tend to go out in the morning though. I don't know if I've shown all these off before we start. Show off some of the paintings that I've done the last few days. Finished this one this morning, which is by the local cinema. Then Light, an old lighthouse that used to be out of the channel. It's now almost completely sunk into the channel. And then this one that I finished, which is the model railway that used to be in Cleveleys on the King George playing field. I have been, this picture that's on here, I've been trying to paint it in acrylics the last it's going that badly that it's not going great. This has been repainted several times. Yeah, I'm probably just going to scrap it. I've got two paintings over there that I'm probably going to scrap. Let's line that up. Move that. But yeah, this is the venue in Cleveleys. It's more or less across the road from, well, I say more or less. If we move this over slightly, this bit here is the building where they filmed Andor locally. So yeah, it's there. It's on the prom. It's a building I've drawn quite a few times. I've even done renderings of it in pencil ground somewhere. In coloured pencil. Don't know where. I would guess it was an unfinished sketchbook. It's from about 2018, maybe. Yeah, it's when my eldest was still at primary school and struggling to go in. So yeah, it will be from about then. But just the underdrawing on that painting just kept coming through, no matter how many times I coated it. So I've had to coat it multiple times just to hide the red pen, and I don't usually have that problem. It usually it disappears quite easily. There's multiple of these roofs, and kind of from this view they kind of merge into each other, but they're slightly darker on this side. We'll just park that on for a second. Sorry, I am washed out. I was supposed to be in a meeting this morning. It didn't happen, which is why I've started this later in the day. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not been the best day for getting stuff done. But this is the terrace. it overlooks the park here. This park's called, there we go. There, you can see the whole building now. I filmed Andor. This park's called Jubilee Gardens, and I was sat on the grass because my kid's school is nearby. So I was close enough to school that if I was needed, I could hop over. I'll be there in a few minutes. Otherwise, I was out of the way. This would have been on my day off, so I'm going to guess it was a Wednesday. From knowing my days off, the job that I was doing when I was here. It was generally, it was a 4-day a week. Though they'd be happy if I was there for 6 days unpaid. But, you know, wouldn't all jobs be happy if you were there 6 days unpaid? They always tried to make it so that it was suited them rather than suited me, as most jobs do. But I worked damn hard when I was at the job. And always ended up working more hours than I was supposed to. Generally, I did them unpaid because they didn't pay. Because it was hard work getting them to pay them and stuff as well. So didn't bother. It was had a whole series of forms you had to fill out, and you had to get them filled out by like your line manager, okay, approved, and all sorts. And one of the other techs did that, and she worked every hour she possibly could. And then the higher ups found out and said she wasn't allowed to work any more overtime, so there wasn't any available. It's just my parent asking me why I haven't finished decorating the house after several months, when the plan was to kind of wait till my eldest was back at school. And back at school full time, and of course he never has done. Attended full time, so he did for 4 days, and then had 4 days off, and then this building down here is a nursery, and then has not been back. And it just, yeah, school just hasn't worked out. It's one of those where they promise the world and that so I have been stuck all the time. Right. I try to get as much work done as I can. But I didn't want him getting all there's loads of old wood, a door, the stairs, the handrails, and everything. Started stripping them, but they need sanding, and it's a dusty job, and I didn't want him in the house when it was going on. I just should have said, and that's the reason I haven't finished decorating. It's one thing to get crap in your own lungs. You don't want to get crap in your kid's lungs. Because, he's young. But technically young too, I guess. In the grand scheme. He's a no Gen C, but yeah, these all should have been lower. Behind with these two. Getting nagged by my family for not having finished. I dropped the starting months ago. But like I say, it had always been waiting on someone being at school. So, yeah, it's having to wait till whether it'll get done sooner now that I've told them that I won't help is so there's a road that drives. This is a car park over here. There's a road that drives in, which goes in that way. There used to be boating lakes and all sorts here. They've long since gone. Used to be miniature train tracks a long, long time ago that used to take kids round and round and round. And the cafe, instead of being on the other side of the road, was on this side of the road. But when they built the new prom, they built that futuristic promenade, which eventually attracted Star Wars. That was definitely a longer drawing than usual for all those windows. today as I'm filming this, it's the last day of November, which means it will be New Year soon. Sorry, weird ones. So the question is, are you setting yourself any sort of art goals for the new year? I personally am going to try and take on less variety of things and just try and focus on the kind of key activities. Which for me, I don't know. It's going to be hard until I got to do 80 hours. That's not 80 hours, do 50 hours at Blackpool and Fylde. Which my commitment to them is that I've got to do a minimum of 50, and then we'll produce an end of year show at some point. I think in terms of ceramics, there's going to be that, and in terms of ceramics for me, there's that, doing the and just producing what I said I was going to produce. I think the key for the I'm doing spring, so I'm doing open studios through the year. That's going to be my main way of kind of inviting people into my studio space, sort of thing, to try and sell stuff. That's my main plan at the moment, anyways. There's going to be a few of those a year. There's one on the 14th of December. If you're local, please come down. We're open from 10 AM. Obviously down in Fleetwood. There's plenty of parking locally. It's all free, just don't park directly outside my house. It's double yellows. I'll pop the details of the poster online, because I know I can do that now on YouTube. So I will at some point just put a post on about that. But yeah, the 14th. So it's the 14th of December. It's from 10 in the morning. I'll have to film this first that day. And yeah, that'll be a good day. And then I'll do something similar in the spring. But it'll be near Easter. And I'll make sure I'll make plant pots, simple terracotta plant pots. But in terms of pottery, I'm just going to focus on the kind of weird stuff I make, which isn't these pebbles. I find those on the beach, they're just bricks. It's kind of really natural stuff. that looks like a rock that you found on the beach. And these are called lidded rocks, and the glazes are all really made from local materials. A lot of them you get like marks off seashells and stuff. They use seashells off the beach and seaweed, and they all make mark. And I'm going to focus a bit more on those, and not say that I'm going to do tableware or anything like that. I've got to stop saying I'm going to do these big ideas. I don't want to do really. I don't know. Part of me just wants to do something big and over the top. We could do that without making life impossible for myself. Really, when it comes to kind of painting, I need to focus a bit more on the drawing. Because, like I always joke on here, you know, the whole Bill and Ted thing. Maybe we should go and learn how to draw. And then we never do. I quite like this as an image. It's been a while since I really liked watercolours, so that's good. Let's try. Probably because, you know, a lot of the time we start picking up neon and it's just, and then a mix red, and then it's too red. And then we'll spend some time trying to make something in between. In between neon. It's not obviously that accurate to the colour because it looks like it was a warmish day and a warmish time, so the grass has actually died a little bit. So it's more like that. Anyway, that's quite a fun one to do. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See you next time.